Hello and welcome to Tasty Low Carb Mediterranean. Join me for this wonderful, healthy Mediterranean dinner of baked fish with tahini garlic mustard sauce. What a great low carb, healthy dinner! And I'm gonna start by shredding about a half of a zucchini. This is a large zucchini, so if you're buying small ones, just use a whole zucchini. And this grated zucchini will serve instead of breadcrumbs, which will make it a healthy, low carb coating for our baked fish. And of course, what a wonderful way to add more vegetables to my baked fish. And this is how it looks. And because the grated zucchini is wet, as we know, zucchini contains a lot of water, I am adding about 1 cup of almond meal, and then I am adding a half teaspoon salt. And you can always add more if you would like, but I found that a half teaspoon was plenty. I'm also adding a 1/4 teaspoon white pepper. I'm also adding 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. The sesame seeds will help separate the crumbs, the zucchini crumbs. Another teaspoon of dry dill goes in, or if you have fresh dill, that's wonderful too. And then gently mix it. And I'm saying gently because remember, the grated zucchini is very wet. So anything you can do to separate the grated zucchini would be great. And a good way to do it is by gently mixing it with the sesame seeds and the almond meal to help separate all the zucchini crumbs. We have 2 eggs that we will need for the batter, and to the eggs I am adding about 2 tablespoons of mustard, and it can be just a regular simple mustard. Now you can mix it with a fork. So I start with a fork, give it a mix, and then a good suggestion is to use a whisker as well. A whisker would be much better actually. So give it a good mix and get the batter ready for the fish. Great, the first batter is ready, and I'm gonna mix the zucchini crumbs just one more time, giving it more air. The more air you give it, the better. I also suggest to get ready with all the rest of the setup to make sure that once you're ready for the fish, everything is ready for you. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of cold press olive oil, and I will brush it all over the parchment paper. This will just help for the fish not to really stick to the parchment paper. And I don't suggest to add more than 1 tablespoon of olive oil. You really don't need that much. The next step is taking a very, very clean towel, and after washing the fish with cold water, I have to dry the fish. And the more you dry the fish, the better it is. So pat dry the fish as much as possible. In this case, I am adding tilapia. You can add any fish. I've made this recipe with salmon a lot of times. This time it's tilapia. It goes great with cod as well. Mahi-mahi is a good option too. My favorite one is the salmon, but this time I have tilapia fillet, and as you can see, it's very important to dry the fish. The more the fish is dry, the better it will soak the mixture of egg and mustard, and then you can coat it with the zucchini breadcrumbs. So yeah, don't worry about the towel. For me, as soon as I'm done, the towel goes in the laundry and I am ready for my fish. So I have here about 6 pieces of fish fillet of the tilapia, as you can see. And again, very important, you can see that the fish is not shiny. It's because I'm doing my best to remove all the liquid from the fish after the cold rinse. I am going to double up on the drying, as you can see, like that, making sure to be ready for the next step. The next step is we are taking one of the fish. As you can see, it's really dry. And again, it's important because if the fish fillet is not that dry, it will not soak up that much and it will not absorb the mixture that we have. And the mixture is really tasty. So why not to make it as dry as possible? So getting the fish ready, let the extra egg mixture drip out. And I don't recommend to try and coat the fish with the breadcrumbs on both sides of the fish. And I've tried it before, but what I decided to do here is just to top the fish with the beautiful zucchini breadcrumbs we have here. I mean, I call it breadcrumb, but obviously this one is a low-carb recipe. When I had to switch to low-carb life, it's one thing that I learned. There's a lot of creative ways to replace the breadcrumbs, and this is one of my own creations, and I love it. It's tasty. You're adding vegetable to your kind of breadcrumbs, and why not? The protein in the almond milk adds a lot. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's it. This is great. My fish is ready. I have 6 fillets and it took me a few minutes only. What a wonderful recipe. I placed this beautiful fish fillet in the oven at about 400 Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. And as we know, oven may vary, so it might be 5 to 10 Fahrenheit more or less. And while the fish is in the oven, I got ready with a very healthy salad of chopped cucumbers, tomatoes, and purple onion. To that, I'm going to add about a half teaspoon salt. Use your judgment. You can add less if you would like. I'm gonna add again quarter teaspoon of white pepper. I really like white pepper for fish dishes. And then, of course, what a wonderful cold press olive oil and half lemon, freshly squeezed half lemon. And my salad is ready. What a wonderful, healthy salad for 2 people dinner. Give it a little mix and that's it. My fresh salad is ready and my healthy dinner is going to be so wonderful. Low carb dinner with a fresh salad and a baked fish, no frying. This meal is as healthy as can be and I am so excited to show you. I gave it about 25 minutes, but again, use your oven. Ovens can vary. It can be 5 or up to 10 Fahrenheit, more or less. So yeah, really check your oven for that. And now let's assemble the dish. On this baked fish, I am adding an amazing sauce made out of half cup raw tahini, about 3 tablespoons mustard, 2 to 3 crushed garlic cloves, half teaspoon salt, quarter teaspoon pepper, and about quarter cup of mixed cilantro and parsley. Give it a good mix and drizzle it on the fish and add a freshly made salad to complete your low-carb healthy meal. I also wrote for you the recipe down in the description box right below this video. And you can also print out the recipe from my website, yafatorgeman.com. It is my author website, and I also invite you to check out my books. I write children's books, adult books, and parenting books. So you are welcome to visit and check out my books and order them directly from my website. My cookbooks can also be ordered directly from my website or on my Amazon author page, which is in the website. Thank you for joining me today, and if you loved this healthy low-carb recipe, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I would love to see you again in my next week recipe.